This is Intoxicated, and I'm Jason Shurland, and I promise you, drink limited amount and drive safe.
So Jason, we have so much to talk about.
And so much to drink.
Oh, my favorite part. I don't have a single sober vein in my body. So first of all, let's take a shot to celebrate you being the cherry pop of the show.
Yeah, your first show is a big thing. So.
Is there anything here that you haven't consumed as yet? That is going to be the first time?
Well,
coconut rum. Okay, so well, actually, coconut rum is my favorite, so you can pick a better choice. So you gotta, why you gotta smell it?
It actually smells good.
It smells good.
Yeah.
Do you have to get lime and salt to take a shot?
No. It smells good.
Alright, good. Cherry popper.
It's actually good.
It's actually good. First of all, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
I must say that you're the man for 2016.
Well, trying to bring it over to 2017 also.
Well, alright, you know, I heard through the grapevine. I was in Palm Court the other night. I think it was what's the lady that sang Lucy?
Destra.
Destra. So I was in the Destra show. And you know, everybody just be talking and mumbling. So I heard, I don't know if it's truth. I heard that you're the official designer for the 2017 Palm Court Match Band.
I am the official designer for that. This is actually the first time Palm Court is doing a band. And it's so overwhelming because Palm Court look for somebody who is talented, for somebody who has
So tell me, am I gonna get a VIP pass for this?
Of course, Intoxicated is gonna get a VIP pass.
Definitely. We never know. We probably might do a live broadcast.
Yes, of course.
So, I did in your intro. I did mention you're an interior decorator, first aid technician. You're a certified chef. How do you find time to manage all of these professions, Jason? You're like a multi-renaissance man.
Yeah, well.
How did you find the discipline?
I think when you're at the age of where I'm at right now, you need to grasp everything that you could in this age, because when you get older, it's like, okay, it's time to laze on. I say, okay, I've done this, let me relax now. I've worked so far, it's time for you to see your achievements of what you have done. So I tend to do a lot because things that I love growing up. I always loved to cook with my mom, so that was a dream of hers and mine to be a chef. So I went on to pursue that, and then I decided to do all the other stuff afterwards, like designing and interior decorated.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna pour a shot.
Yeah.
Where should we start? So the rules are we cannot take the same shot that we just took.
Yeah,
we cannot repeat the same shot.
It's already getting hot in here already.
Yeah, so which one would you like to start with?
Let's go with the Eldorado.
Eldorado, okay.
Trio.
So we need some more ice.
No, this is not a shot. This is a shot.
No, I'm talking about a drink, and we're gonna mix it. What do you chase Eldorado with?
Try something different.
We have orange juice, we have lime juice, and we have watermelon. Yeah. You did mention your mom. You know, I'm a big fan of motherly love. You know, my motto is motherly love is priceless. You know, tell us a little bit about your upbringing. You know, where you went to school, where you grew up, what it was like.
Well, my mom raised me as a single parent, but I never felt the absence of my dad there because my godfather he stepped in and took the place there. So I grew up in West Rhineville, and then...
In West Rhineville?
Yeah.
I'm actually from East Rhineville.
Go to East and West.
We're neighbors.
East and West thing. So I actually grew up there, and then I went to school. But one of the things I could actually remember when I was going to school, my mom would always ask my teachers, so what field do you think Jason would fall into? And my teachers would always say, from nursery school, I can remember this. And my teachers would always say, I think Jason's going to do something with his hands. He's just drawing something painted, or he's playing Play-Doh, and he wants a lot of Play-Doh more than the kids. So
cheers to growing up in a
let's
single
try
mom.
this. I think most of my teachers would have seen this. They said that, Jason is going to be something with fashion or something with art. He always into it. So in school I did business. I didn't do anything when it comes to art because I look at the bigger picture saying that I need a job when I get out from school. So business field is like the field to go into right now. So then I step into business field, and from that I started to study to be a chef, and then I ended up falling back to what I love is designing.
So if Perfect You Beauty Salon were to have a staff party right now, and we said, Jason, we have 50 employees and we're gonna have 100 guests, could you cater for 150 persons right now?
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
What's the most you ever catered for?
I've catered for like 500 already.
500?
Yeah.
Where?
With like a whole team I built already.
Where?
I
Prove
built
it,
already.
where?
Yes.
Where?
Well, most people don't know this, but I used to work at the US Embassy.
Okay.
So they would usually have their 4th of July party, and I had to build a whole team to cater for that party. So we did like 500.
500.
Yeah.
So you just said you grew up with your single mom.
Yeah.
How did that impact your life, whether it's in a negative or a positive way, to become the man you are today?
There's something with moms. They instill morals and values in you, and they actually live with me till now. So I've learned to respect people for who they are, for their culture, for religion, and all this stuff. So that's one of the things that I'm happy that I was close to my mom because she instilled those little values that keep you intact, keep you in line down the road.
It's funny that you said that because, my mom, all that I am or hope to be, I owe it to my angel mom. That's one of my favorite quotes. My mom has instilled so many values that I'm actually using today that I'm 30 years old, I remember she used to tell me, Jamal, is not what people call you, it's what you answer to.
Yeah.
So
that's one of the most important things.
That's
right,
one exactly.
Right now, because I think that when it comes to young people, they're so judgmental these days, and they don't look at the big picture. They don't look to see, okay, what this person could do, what this person could offer. They just look to see mostly negative sometimes, and that's what I think young people need to move away from.
So was your mama always supportive of you becoming a fashion designer? Nope. Or did she prefer you to become something else?
She preferred me to go down the road as a chef because she in her mind, she thought that, okay, the industry is already built. There's good. So many opportunities there.
Coconut rum with the watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
The coconut rum adds a little flavor there, so.
My favorite. Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, so she was more into me being the chef and stuff because she said, okay, you could build a career off of that. The fashion industry in Guyana, Jason, it needs a lot more building. And I always thought that, this woman is just want to show you the bigger picture, and I understand that. So I said, okay, I'm going to be a chef because that's one of my dreams that I want to be. But always there is that little sketch pad that always in my book. So I always sketching and going back to it and stuff. So 2016 is actually the year that I took it full force and said, okay, I'm going to do this.
So how did you make that transition? You was a full-time chef and then you just made that transition to a fashion designer. Was that transition tough? Was it smooth? How did it happen? And when did you first realize that you know what? I want to make this fashion designing thing a career.
Well, it happened around February, early part of February. My contract after so many years was up with the US Embassy. So I decided, okay, next thing to do is all the money that you save, put it into your business and start marketing, get your name more out there. Because everybody has known me, but I think that you could never stop marketing.
Take another shot. Are you feeling the buzz?
It's getting hot.
It is. I actually have a habit of perspiring a lot whenever I drink.
I have that habit too, and I speak very loud.
Yeah, this is normal, so another shot would be in the cherry pawpaw. I know you already told me that the 5-year-old brown rum is your favorite.
We're gonna leave after the show. We're gonna leave after the show because we're gonna do white right now.
So tell me something. Let's just go off track a bit. Who is Jason Shurland at 2 a.m. in the morning after you would have consumed a few drinks? Are you the same person?
I am not the same person. I speak very loud if I have a drink. I talk to my friends and they'll be like, Jason, why are you talking so loud? I'll be like, I don't know why. I just talk loud when I drink.
I actually have some treats for you. I actually made some jello shots for you.
Oh, watermelon jello shot.
Watermelon jello shot. So we have to let's just clear the way for this.
That's big.
I think there's a knife somewhere. Also, I was telling my friend today. She was asking me if we can get some cutters because whenever you get intoxicated, So I said these are the cutters. I have something else. Where's the other stuff? So we're gonna cut this. Whoa. Cameraman, you wanna bring up the camera a little bit for the people and see what I'm doing? You gotta bring it up. So these are watermelon jello shots.
You're gonna split that in half, right?
Yeah, we're gonna split this in half.
Because that's a huge jello shot.
This is what it looks like. If you don't drink, you can die from thirst. Could you collect it?
I could probably split this in half.
No, we're gonna eat that. Cause remember it's intoxicated, so we have to. So while we gobble this down, we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna show you.
I was gonna gobble it already.
We're gonna gobble it, yeah? Cheers. I actually made this.
Okay.
Does it have a lot of alcohol?
I'm so trying to chew. I'm so trying to chew.
You're still trying to chew? So, I have a few pictures.
It's getting hot.
It is, yeah. It's getting to you. I like this. This is really, really, really good.
This is a fooler. This is a fooler because I'm literally chewing so much that you forget the alcohol and everything.
Yeah.
When you swallow, you get that burning taste.
We just came out of the Christmas season.
Yo.
And there was tons of parties. Everybody was feeling festive. Everybody was decking out.
Yeah.
So I actually got a couple of pictures.
Alright.
And I'm going to show it to you of different people that I know personally. And you're going to either say yes and explain why you say yes, or you're going to say no, a hot mess, and explain why you say no, a hot mess.
Okay, let's do that.
So, the first photograph is with me.
Definitely.
This is a Old Year's night.
Alright.
What do you
Comfortable. I
Comfortable.
like the shoes. I
Velvet
recognize the
zipper,
shoes.
Brooks Brothers,
And I
yeah.
recognize that you actually incorporate your shoes with your belt, so that's a good thing.
Yes,
Good. I love these pants actually. I was going to make these pants for me for Old Year's Night, but was so busy.
okay.
It's a hit.
It's it. So, yes or not. This is the popular Allison, unorthodox dressing, of course. This was actually
Alison was at the party.
yeah. This was juicy
no,
juicy lady.
that was what we name oh my god, the girl that sang Old and Grey.
I don't know. Patrice Roberts. Okay.
This was at Patrice Roberts, and I didn't even know that she had lights on her.
But the thing is, where was she getting
I think this is
the
very
camera
quick.
from?
But if you zoom on the picture, you could actually see that she has the lights are from her back.
Okay, so she has the battery.
Very creative, Alison, but
Yes or a hot mess.
it's a hit for me because you're creative. But I ain't stepping to that level.
You're stepping down anywhere else.
Creative, Alison.
So this is actually my personal friend. His name is Randy Branch.
Oh, cool jacket. I like the jacket. The jacket's really nice.
And it's matching the shoes.
Shows, just subtract the bow tie.
The bow tie.
Yeah. just
Okay,
subtract the
Randy.
bow tie.
Subtract the bow tie. You're not eating your jello?
Subtract the bow tie. Because you focus on this. And the jello has a lot of shots in it.
This is the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Vincent. Well, that's mine. So
This is your design?
This is like 1000% a hit.
You actually designed this?
I mean, Ventus is outrageous, so everybody wanted or waited to see what he's going to wear. Everybody was like messaging me to say, what are you doing for Vincent? What are you doing for Vincent? We just wanted a really glamorous outfit that he could take the cape off.
Okay.
And you know cape is a hit first.
It's
a hit for 2016. Cape is a hit.
Cape is a hit.
Most people don't know this, but if you follow and see what the trend is, this is actually the color for the season. Burgundy is the color for the season, so
for the Christmas season.
He did it well.
So what color is gonna be rocking this year? What's gonna be like a popular color?
I think we're gonna go into the pastel colors. Those are gonna be a very big hit for 2017.
Past that college. Okay, so I want to go straight into talking about this black wedding dress.
Oh.
You know, it was a hit, social media hit.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about that. Where did that came from? Where did the inspiration for that dress came
Well,
from?
the idea and the concept was brought to me by the bride and groom.
Okay.
And they told me how long that, they called me and they said, Jay, we have a major work for you to do, and you're going to be shocked by the color that we actually want to use to the wedding. Out of my head, I was not thinking black. I was not. That was the last color on my hair. So when I saw them and we spoke and stuff, they said, we want our outfits to be black and gold, mostly black. And I'm like, what? You taking a risk? And I'm like, okay, I am the designer if you want to take a risk. You want to step out of that comfort zone and that's when people say, okay, that's not the color to wear, that's not the right location.
Zone.
I'm gonna do it because I like to be that person that goes beyond what people actually see. So I actually did the bride and groom outfit, and say it was a lot of work. I actually finished the bride outfit on her wedding day, the morning at 4 o'clock. I was finished hand sewing stuff on and thing, and then we went over to the hotel to get her dress and stuff. It was a big hit. I think that. I don't know. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think that was the wedding dress for 2016.
Definitely. So, is it safe to say that this was the design that gave you the most notoriety, whether it's internationally or locally?
I don't think so. I think that is designed to say that Jason goes beyond creativity and he is mind-blowing with design.
So which design gave you the most notoriety, whether it was locally?
Everybody knows me, since I started, I did the coin swimsuit for Alicia Best for...
The coin swimsuit?
Jam Zone.
I don't understand the coin, like C-O-I-N?
Yes, like Guyana dollar coins. I did a swimsuit out of it. So that was like a big hit for me. That gave me international...
coin swimsuit?
Yes.
I'm still trying to fathom a coin, like the little coin that we chose to ling in Guyana.
Yes.
So take us through that, man. How did that happen?
Well, I actually did a semi swimsuit for one of my friends.
And you said it was for which pageant?
Jam Zone.
Which Jam Zone?
I think it was, I can't even remember the date. 2012 or something. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember the date.
So what happened? So you were saying.
I actually did this swimsuit and.
This is your favorite rum with
orange juice.
You were saying?
So I actually did this swimsuit and I brought it to Alicia herself. I said, I think you're the perfect person to represent this because you're so flamboyant on stage and she works every...
What's her name?
Alicia Best. She works every angle that you could possibly think about. She looks at pageantry and learn the tricks that nobody has done and she does it. So I said, okay, you're going to do this. So, on the night of the pageant, actually, people were shocked to hear that, it's 1,000 coins on the swimsuit.
1,000 coins?
1,000.
You're a very patient person. Yes. How long did it take you to make it?
I think it took like 3 days to make it. But this swimsuit was actually made long before the pageant itself. And we tried it on, she walked through and stuff, make sure nothing was falling, make sure everything was okay and stuff, and then we did not decide on the pageant which she's gonna wear it on until like Johnson was coming up and she said, okay, I want to be the person to bring home this title and we need this swimsuit.
So what was the outcome? Did you guys won the swimsuit?
We won the swimsuit segment.
You won the swimsuit segment?
We won the swimsuit segment and everybody was totally shocked.
So I'm guessing every year after that they called you to do the swimsuit?
Actually no.
What?
Actually no.
So
I was not called a year after, or even a year after that, I was not called to do this swimsuit. But it got a lot of recognition. It actually said to me, you know what, Jason, you need to build off of this and build your career. You need to start building a business off of this. So I said, am I wrong?
I actually saw one of your designs, and in my opinion, it's one of the most popular patriotic pictures out there on social media. Let's talk about that. Where did that whole idea came about, and who's that fine-looking young lady that's modeling that piece?
Well, she was Miss Global International, I think.
What's her name?
2015, Onisha Hudson. And she came to my home actually the day of the shoot, and she said, Jay, we need something to incorporate this Guyana flag. And I sat there like for hour the most, and I sewed together. I hand sew every single piece of the Guyana flag. No, I'm not done with this.
You're gonna die from thirst, you know. If you don't drink, you shall die from thirst. Drink the rum.
So we hand sew every single thing, and then we went out to do the shoot, and we got that shot. Like after, that was like the third shot, and we got it, and I said, "That's it. That's the shot, and that's it." And then the rain came down.
Yeah, it's like the most shared picture on social media.
Yeah.
So another thing that I think is very creative and very much impressive is your video tutorials, man. Like that is so cool and so dope and so creative. You know, it saves you time, it saves you money, and it's so easy.
One of the things that I have noticed last year is that the makeup artists in Guyana and International, they can build so much and market so much because they just have to do makeup on somebody's face. They don't even have to be the client, and just do a video of it, and that's it, put it out there, and they get so many views and likes for it. And I always said, I was like, what the hell could I do to get to that level, to do videoing? I was like, I can't sew a gown for each one of my videos because
exactly.
I'd probably be broke afterwards.
You'll be so broke.
So I was like, you know what? I am good at illustration, and I said, okay, I'm gonna run forward with this, but I need a big gimmick, like a big wow factor behind it. So I decided that I'm gonna research and look at people who are very popular and have done videos, and I look at this guy Anthony Cuts. He does a lot of hair tutorials and makeup tutorials. And I said, I've noticed that he does a before and after. So I decided, you know what? I need to do a before and after. But I don't want a before and after when I sketch it and this. I want people to literally think that, okay, my dress is this color and it transformed to this color. And everybody thought it was some big magic trick. When the mind works.
Let's take a shot for that. It's super creative. Super cool. So. Are you feeling the buzz? I actually have some more treats for you.
It's getting hot.
So we have the other treats, and these are stuff that I personally took the time out of my day and make. This is actually
the gummy bears.
Gummy infused.
And they're drunk.
Yeah. So this one here right here is your favorite rum, the 5-year-old.
5-year-old.
This one is my favorite, the coconut rum. This is the warmy infused vodka. And the gummy bear infused. Should we have some toothpicks? Yeah.
Let me get some toothpicks.
Yeah, these are the cutters. I told you that, right? These are the cutters.
So let me get some toothpicks. And let me try my 5-year-old.
Try your 5-year-old. I'm gonna try my coconut rum.
And it's green, my favorite color. So let's shake him off to get the excess off of him because he's been soaking in a bowl.
Yeah, I actually soaked them Friday night, so it's been like 2 days. What do you think?
What's so weird?
Not tasting the liquor.
Right on the base of
So what about the wormies? Yeah. The wormies are fat.
Yeah, this what a lie.
Vodka infused wormies. Rum infused gummy bear.
I think before the wormies, they got a little more flavor because of the coconut rum.
Anyway, I was on Facebook a few years ago, and I saw a popular local blogger. She was making some critical remarks towards some local fashion designers. She was very harsh. And my question to you is, do you feel that people who's not consumers of your product is qualified to criticize you, is qualified to be critical to you? It's like people who haven't even read my books be calling me, telling me about the colors of the book covers and all these bull. Do you think they're qualified to be critical?
I think these days we find that everybody's a critic. You may not be in the field that I am, but you tend to criticize or you tend to be very judgmental of what I am doing or what even anybody else out there is doing when it comes to makeup, fashion, art or anything. We're very critical when it comes to certain things. So persons 1 and 2 times would send me a link or send me a snap or send me some screenshot of something and they said, oh, look what somebody's talking. And I have been, that person has been hit a few times by people and they have to say the negative stuff and things. But
are you
for me, one, if I can impress the people overseas and ship dresses, suits, coats and everything over there and can't impress the local Guyanese people, I'm good enough. I'm good enough.
So
because we all, as designers, we all want that international recognition out there. And that's what mostly Guyanese designers look for. We want that person to be like, and I'm a big cheer for that. We want a person to say, okay, you did this and that is what put Guyana on the map. But there's those persons that will want to pull you down or try to say, okay, you know, I don't think it's that impressive or I don't think it's that much war with. But for me, if I could ship dresses overseas and for pageants and overseas, United States of America, if I could ship, well, that's how far I have clearly reached. I've shipped dresses in the Caribbean and stuff for pageants. But mostly when you reach an international stage and somebody calls you and say, okay, Jay, I need a costume and I need to win this segment because it means a lot, it has a lot of points, and I come forward with my costume and you win that, that's it.
So why?
You have no right to say or say something negative when it comes to me because I have already won the international stage over many times.
But that's something that's bothering me on a daily basis. Why is it that, you know, it's not just Guyanese designers, you know, everything whereby being a creative is concerned or whereby having a career is concerned. Why is it that we have to get international recognition before we actually get the support of our local people? Why do you think it's...
Sometimes I ask myself that question many times. Why is it that everybody does support the local designers? Whether you win or you lose at some... Most of the time it's pageants. Whether you win or lose at some pageant, the main fact that your dress was up there and that girl walk across the stage in 3 minutes or 2 minutes or what?
That's already a reward.
That's good because the main fact that they look at you and say, oh, Jason could do this, somebody else could do this, or anybody else could do this, you're good to go. But to me, like locally, like people don't appreciate the art or appreciate what you do because there's a lot of work sometimes behind going into very fine details.
So you don't get a lot of local support?
I do get a lot of local support, but there's those 1 or 2 criticisms that sometimes I don't even notice them most of the times, but sometimes
I call them constructive criticism.
Sometimes somebody screenshotted and sent it to me, and I see it and I would be like, wait, just because of that one thing, you have to criticize somebody for or hit somebody up. Why is it that we can't go back to the days of me saying, oh Jamal, you know something, you did something wrong there, and then for me to go on social media and say, Jamal, you did something wrong there. I need you to do this.
Because of pride and because everybody wants attention.
And I think that everybody thinks that they're perfect. Nobody's perfect. I made a mistake the other day when I was typing something on one of my outfits that I did, and
this is
persons decided to
have a double or nothing.
Persons decided to hit me up about it, but I didn't really see it. I didn't even know they were having a conversation about it.
What?
An outfit. I'm not gonna say it.
No,
I'm not gonna say it.
You were saying?
Yeah. So they decided to start a whole conversation about it and start hitting me about it, and then persons, everybody decided to say, Jay, you seen this? What's going on? I'm like, no, I haven't seen this. I have
Jason,
been at work.
Let me tell you something. You are cheating. You still have every single glass filled. Why is that?
Girl, we moving too fast.
You want speed? We moving too fast, but I drinking. This is intoxicated. This is where you get intoxicated.
You moving very fast.
You still have this. You have. Come on, Jason. You were saying about the person hitting you up.
And I just thought that, you know what? I messaged the person also and I said, you know what? You could have messaged me and said, Jason, you had a bad typo. And it was just a typo. You were cheesy.
Yeah. That's like something I have to get once I'm drinking.
No.
You're not a cheesy person?
No. That's not make my teeth look orange.
Yeah, continue, you were saying.
So I said, you know what, you could have hit me up and said, Jason, you had a typo wrong, and I would have corrected. I would not have been mad with you, because that's the type of person I am. If you call me and say, Jason, oh, you made a mistake here or made a mistake there, I'm going to correct it. But when you got to go out to start writing things and bashing people, you just want 2 minutes fame.
So what are some of the designers that you would have looked at while you was growing up and be like, you know what, I want to be like them. These are the people that are influencing me, so I want to be like them. Who are some of those designers, whether locally or internationally? Because you can talk and you can eat, you know.
Yeah, but you know these gummies, they're very chewable. So I don't want to be chewing all the time. So I probably have a gummy after this.
Okay.
I have looked up to people like,
whether locally or internationally.
I have looked at people like Sonia Noel. I've done some work with her, and she
Sonia Noel is fine.
Is a
She's
woman
fine.
that managed. I don't
She's
even know.
Fine.
She's a woman that had managed her business, her family, and managed Fashion Week also, because Fashion Week is like a big thing. When I was on board with Sonia and started Fashion Week, Sonia used to have like 500 models. Imagine a room with 500 models coming in, and you have to sign all of them and make sure everybody walk and everything, and go through the whole process of getting into Fashion Week and building all these designers. And this woman will stay humble when it comes to that. I've looked at Olympia Small. This woman,
she's dope also.
This
dope.
woman is very creative, and I watch her and Derek Moore.
I was just about to say Derek Moore is super talented.
I watch her and Derek Moore when I growing up, and they did a whole collaboration of this costume, and the costumes were really nice, and they going on the road. I remember somebody built up a globe out of paper plates that we eat it out of, and I've always said, you know what? Behind Derek Moore and Olympia, I've always said, you know what? I gotta do a match band. I want to do a match band. I want to push myself to
This is your first match band that you're doing?
This is my first match band. Now, 2017 has brought my match band.
Okay, so Derek Moore, you said Olympia.
I've also looked up to this woman, Pat Coates. Pat Coates is really a woman that has been there behind me full force when it comes to me needed anything. I've always called Aunt Pat and said, okay, Aunt Pat, I need this. Could you get it for me? And she said, Jay, just come around the corner. I'm here.
Aunt Pat.
Aunt Pat is
that
always there. She has my
Pat.
back. She calls me anytime she's in the US. I said, Jason, do you need anything? And I said, yes, Aunt Pat, I need this, I need that. And Aunt Pat gets it there for me. And we've built a friendship that really is going to be there for a very long time. Much as people have had their differences or so with Aunt Pat. Aunt Pat and I have built a friendship. She never done me anything wrong. I've said to Aunt Pat, okay, could you bring this to me? And Aunt Pat would say, okay, I gotta go to Fifth Avenue for this and all kind of thing. And that's the thing that we need when it comes to the fashion issue. We need people to be more supportive. You know, like a family. And say, okay, Jay, you need this? I got you, I need that. When I'm up there, somebody can say, okay, Jay, I need this.
And
I will get that, because I'm the type of person, if I have to go to the lengths to get something for somebody, I'm going to go for it.